Okay, so we are live and we're ready to do another episode of Batman the Animated Series. I was originally planning on doing this episode Friday. I got caught up with doing a bunch of things around the house, and by the time I was finally ready to do it, it was, maybe around like 10 o'clock at night or something like that. And right when I was about to start doing it, right when I'd been like, okay, well, I need to do this before I gotta, go to work. That was when the power went out for like half a second. It did this a few times. And I knew if I tried to shoot this video at that time, the power was going to go out again, and it would be one of those things where it would just go up for like a half a second. And I record these on my phone, so that wouldn't have been a problem. But I'm watching it on HBO Max, and even if I was watching it on my DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, when the power goes out for like just that split second, it's still enough to just knock everything out as far as your streaming or your DVD or whatever. And I didn't want to have the interruptions, so I was like, well, I guess I'll just have to do it on Monday. Well, on a Sunday night, I work overnight. Uh, I wanted that was my shift that I get home late, so I don't get home until maybe around 9 o'clock, and that means I don't get to sleep until maybe around 10 o'clock. And then on my one day off, uh, I had to come in and work. So I don't get a day off this week. So since I had to go in and work, and since I was home late, I spent pretty much all that time that I was off sleeping, and then didn't have any time to do anything else. I was so tired today, I had to force myself awake at like 3 o'clock and been like, nah, I've slept long enough. I can maybe take a nap later, but I really need to get some things done. So we're going to watch this episode of Batman the Animated Series. This is Heart of Steel. This is the third part of the Heart Act trilogy, and it's the one with a robot Batman. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start it. There's our Warner Brothers shield fading into the blimp. Now, of course, the superhero fighting the robot duplicate of himself is one of those things where it's just kind of tropey about superhero shows. It's like you kind of have to do the episode where he fights this evil doppelganger. It could be a robot or like Bizarro or something like that. You get Faker and He-Man and that sort of thing. Like most superhero shows have an episode where like the superhero gets shrunken. Batman the Animated Series didn't do that one, so I guess they figured that was a bridge too far. But they did have Batman fight a robot Batman, and that's this episode. Now, as usual, when Batman the Animated Series does something really tropey, they they don't just do like a tropey episode. They take it and they make it into something special. And I think this episode is something special. His Silicon Soul. Did I call it Heart of Steel? I'm gonna have to go back and edit that. Okay, so it's his Silicon Soul. I don't know why I was saying Heart of Steel. Directed by Boyd Kirkland. We'll fix it in post. I hate it when I do that.
I'm telling you, man, this place is full of top secret technology from some computer factory that blew up. It's full of something, all right.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious, man.
Getting crap past the radar.
Laser weaponry.
We recognize that emblem, don't we?
Give me a hand here.
Nicely done animation. Now imagine how freaked out these crooks have to be breaking into this thing, and Batman's there waiting for them. That's what I said when I saw Robert Pattinson as Batman. He's got like all the same equipment in his belt like Batman would have. They've replicated everything. Of course, he doesn't know, our hapless criminal here. He doesn't know that this isn't the real Batman yet. But I'm sure you figured it out, dear viewer. Robot innards. Now imagine how it would feel to be Batman and just be fighting crime like usual, and then you get shot, and then you've got robot innards. Because he doesn't know he's a robot. He thinks he's the real Batman. Remember how in the actual Heart of Steel episode, I pointed out the similar shape of Hardak to Batman's cowl?
Alfred.
But he's got all the same memories that Bruce has.
Oh, Bruce, you did give me stuff.
Or at least they're programmed into him.
What's happened to me?
Alfred remembers that whole duplicate thing, so he knows what's going on.
Is he nice? Never too busy to spend time cutting down your pinatas. Next time, try hanging them a little lower. Isn't too much trouble. Yours, I believe.
Even after, that whole thing with like the revelation that he's a robot, he's still bothered to tie up those crooks.
Jim, I didn't catch these men. You didn't? Who did? Russell's duplicates. Duplicates? What do you mean? What have you done with Master Bruce? It's me. I need your help. I have to find out what's happened to me. I'm not going to last long like this. Al, wait, please.
I don't know what good you think gas is going to do on a robot, but okay, Alfred. He didn't think that one through very well. Didn't think that one through very well at all.
Sorry to do this, but I need some answers.
I think they mainly just needed to figure out a way to knock Alfred unconscious, and that was the easiest way to do it. They could have had the robot gas Alfred, but the Batbot, the Robat.
Current status of Hardak. Destroyed and failed attempts to replace human beings with duplicate. Probability of existence of Batman or Bruce Wayne duplicate. Insufficient data. List known duplicates. Dwayne, Brandon, Gordon, James, Bullock, Harvey, Hill, Hampton, Russell, Carl. Status of all, destroyed. Magnify lower right quadrant. Current location of Carl Russell. 13.
This guy dedicated his life to
Recognize these?
trying to improve humanity
In the warehouse.
through
It seems there was another Batman sighted there.
technology,
Could
and wound up
Hardak
creating a
be
monster.
duplicate? One of me.
Hardak's gone. Whatever wasn't blown to bits was confiscated by the police months ago. There's nothing left but junk. Broken toys I outgrew long ago. I don't try to build life anymore, Batman. I just grow it.
I'm sorry. I know how painful it can be to dig up the past.
Then please leave me alone. Let me get on with my life.
Rossum's an interesting character, and we're going to see more of him again in the future.
Rossum.
I told you everything I know. Now please.
Well, I guess it was possible that there could have been a Batman duplicate.
Rossum, I need your help.
Where did you come from?
Listen to me. Someone put my mind into this robot body. You're the only one who can help me.
The damage is too expensive. These circuits will give out, probably in a matter of hours.
Then we've got to find my real body, or transfer me to another robot shell.
You don't understand. You're not a man's mind, a robot's body. You're a robot, period.
You're lying. It's not possible.
That's kind of the horror of this episode.
I remember names, faces, birthdays. I have memory, a past.
You have information, data, nothing more. Do you remember your first kiss? Your favorite song? The last time you tasted a really good steak?
No.
Last time I
Do
tasted a
you
really
remember
good steak.
anything beyond cold, hard facts?
Anyway,
Facts can be implanted. Access from any number
you
of sources.
seeing Hardak everywhere.
Where's Hardak?
What do you mean? Hardak was destroyed.
Where is he? Tell me! Now.
Good thing the real Batman decided to hang around. Now we get some Batman versus Batman. But one of them Batmans has a big sparking hole in his chest.
Don't!
I can't let it live.
We don't know where it came from. If Hardak has been reactivated, this machine may lead us to it.
Blinking red eye. Let's go into mega overkill mode. Broken glass. They weren't supposed to show broken glass, but they got away with it sometimes, didn't they? Especially here. Man. But you notice how like the robot even tried to save Rossum there? Well, didn't save Rossum. He's still got those Batman instincts.
We've lost him.
Computer. Current location of confiscated Hardak remains.
Ew, roaches. And he's still got those red eyes, so we can tell immediately which Batman we're following.
Symbol recognition confirmed. What?
Yeah.
Initiating startup program.
Then you rip your whole head open. You can't resist it. You're fighting against it. To put this chip into your own brain.
And repair sequences.
Oh, that wet sound when he pulls the face on and off. Ew.
A learning program.
Conroy does a really good job as the duplicate Batman.
Shortly before self-destruction, Hardak created one-time.
Think about the previous Hardak episode. We're seeing stock footage from now, but kind of redone to be Bruce instead of Gordon. But think about how cold that Gordon was, the duplicate Gordon, and how much emotion that this Batman is showing.
Your memory systems have now been reconfigured. Yes, I am fully operational now.
And now he's gone completely
You
cold.
now have my command file. We are Hardak. We will reactivate the plan to replace all humanity with duplicates.
And there's the real Batman.
We'll begin the replacement process with Batman.
Who else? You already are a Batman duplicate. Can even Batman defeat Batman?
Function as the Batman until you are deactivated. That's easier said than done.
So now we've got this robot that's programmed with all of Batman's skills, but stronger, faster, doesn't get tired. Oh, Batman might have met his match this time.
Master, I'm so glad you're back. What became of your evil twin? It's all taken care of, Alfred. There is only one Batman now. Oh, good Lord. I will allow you to continue necessary maintenance of the Batcave and mansion until your replacement is fully configured. In a few moments, Hardak will upload into this computer. Through the information network this computer is linked with, Hardak can imprint himself on every
How sharp his chin is.
Hardak will reactivate, more powerful than ever, and configure more duplicates to replace humanity. Impossible. A computer can't build a factory. Humans will construct the necessary machinery. Humanity will resist. With total control of worldwide defense and communication systems, Hardak can be very persuasive. I disagree. Master Bruce, thank heaven you're alive. Impossible. You could not have survived the fall. We humans are more resilient than you give us credit for.
And again, it's Batman versus Batman. Kevin Conroy versus Kevin Conroy.
Stop the computer. You cannot prevent the inevitable Batman. Hardak is reborn. in the very image of the man who destroyed it.
Oh, the irony.
I know more than that. So why don't you finish me off? Or have you become enough like me to know that I won't take a life? I saw you risk your own life to save Rossum in the greenhouse.
Yep. Even when he's controlled by that machine, Batman's right. There's still enough good left in the duplicate Batman. Just in the programming of it.
You knew I'd be able to dodge that time. I suspect you not only won't kill, you can't. That's why you didn't finish me off in the warehouse. Impossible. I am programmed to serve Hardak.
He's got a laser gun in his finger. And Batman threw acid in his face. They're basically pulling any trick they can. And now it looks like Two-Face. Any trick they can to make these guys look different from each other. Batman's got the torn cape. And the duplicate has the red eye and the now half of a robot face.
Why do you resist? Hardak's goals are identical to your own. How do you figure that? Picture a world completely free of crime, free of something, free of frailty. You mean free of choice, compassion, free of humanity?
It's one of those things that people are, genuinely worried about these days with AI is, the idea that it might decide to replace us for our own good.
Even better than it could imagine. No! I've taken my life.
Another one of those great Conroy screams. And it's just broken him.
My people, what have I done?
And he just can't do it. There's too much Batman in him. So once again, Batman has defeated Hardak.
Master Bruce?
He survived. Of course he survived. He's Batman.
Thank heaven you're alive. It would appear that
He's so good to him.
to sacrifice itself rather than allow innocent life to come to harm. Somewhat like you. It seems there was more than wires and microchips after all. Could it be it had a soul out there?
He takes the cowl off of him and we'll see the man underneath.
But a soul, nonetheless.
The duplicate was more human than we could have thought. So that was a great episode. So usual suspects here. Kevin Conroy is Batman. Bob Hastings is Commissioner Gordon. Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. is Alfred. William Sanderson is Carl Rossum. Jeff Bennett as Hardak. And Richard Mall as the computer. That computer, not the Hardak computer. So I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it with me. Our next episode, which hopefully I'll watch tomorrow, will be Off Balance, and that is the first appearance of Talia. And the villain for this episode will be Count Vertigo, who actually is a Green Arrow villain. So I guess Batman the animated series was stealing Green Arrow villains before Arrow was stealing Batman villains. Funny enough. So, but yeah, that'll be it. That'll be our next episode. I'm planning on watching it tomorrow. If you would like to see that episode, if you don't want to miss it, if you enjoyed this episode, I ask that you do all the fun YouTube stuff down below, like and subscribe and all that stuff. Hit the little bell if you want to make sure that you catch future episodes. We've got some more cool stuff coming up. I got in the from Amazon today. I got a Superpowers Flashpoint Batman. That's Thomas Wayne as Batman. Got that figure, so probably gonna open that tomorrow, and I'll have another Batman episode tomorrow. That's my plan, assuming I can actually wake up because I've been so tired lately. But we will. Oh, Sean Franklin! I was just about to end the episode. You showed up just exactly in time to say hi. So, but yeah, I will be back tomorrow, and we will have more Batman the Animated Series and that Superpowers action figure to open. So we will talk to you next time. Bye.